Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mod 7 to the Sky. We are, of course, back on the server. There's a few people on at the moment still, which is always surprising to see, especially since I don't do the server videos too often, so it's nice to hop in every so often. So I do apologize for the lack of them. I'm still trying to think of ways to play on the server more, but it's a little bit risky, especially when they get like pretty popular, like at the start of mod packs. They can get a bit laggy, but like at this point, I'm pretty sure we're running pretty well. I'll check this and see what it's at. I think I've got... Yeah, like right now, the server's running well, you know what I mean? Because there's only a few people playing on. Most of the big brunt of stuff's gone. We've also got quite a bit of stuff being put in terms of server improvements. They're on the way. They're like happening. I'm just sort of like waiting on like some deliveries and stuff, I believe, at the moment. But things are looking pretty good. By the way, this server at the moment is... no, I think I keep that showing. Turn this down. This server is hosted by Bisect Hosting for free at the moment. I'm not sure if I said that in the last video. I might have had to do it as like a little overlay. So they're actually providing this for free in terms of everything, and I just have like a link in the description and stuff. So I thought I'd make that clear. I think I legally have to as well. So hopefully that's all fine. This right here is Taker Kane 01's base. It's pretty big, as you can see. Lots of future proofing, big circular spots here. I really like the design of this stuff. Just the general concept of it, which is pretty cool. Obviously the center's a nice big square, obviously. I mean, you guys can see it. This farm looks really nice, not just because it's, I mean, nice and symmetrical with like the source jars and farming and whatnot, but also because, I mean, the shaders make it look very beautiful. These, of course, being Overimagined. We actually have a little bee box here, which is a very nice one, might I add. I mean, it's very simple. This kind of ruins it, this little block here. But aside from that little block, it's a nice little cozy beehive. These islands, not sure what the purpose is of them, since they are clearly work in progress, or at the very least, they were in progress at some point. We have a few of them. Over here is what I can only describe as a mess. You know what? It was a mess until I saw the label. We've got dust in there, we've got sand there, and we've got gravel there. See? It's perfectly well organized. And then we have, I imagine, every single thing you can sieve stored in their drawers here, as well as a big bulk storage for the flint up there. And then it even looks like a compactor that may or may not be working. It currently doesn't look like it's working, but I'm sure it was at one point, or maybe it was once again planned to. We've even got some netherrack and endstone over here. It looks like these are powered by solar panels. The mechanism solar generators, from memory, I didn't like them. For some reason, yeah, I remember them just not being worth it compared to pretty much every other generator, to be honest. I'm not sure if maybe they're a little bit better in this pack, or maybe the alternatives aren't that good, but yeah, I do recall that. Because there was one episode, Mod 7, where I think we made a bunch of different generators. I think, if they are here, I think... Yeah, oddly enough, these ones were actually pretty good. The Engineer's Decor ones. Now, you need some stuff which maybe is a little bit hard to get your hands on. Even the block of redstone's a little bit tricky, early on at least. But they're pretty good, from memory. Hopefully. Over here, what do we have? Some crucibles generating stuff. Still just using campfires. That's always a little bit strange. Oh, you know what? I would be worried about this, but the same thing happens at my base. There's always just one, like, obsidian sitting next to the barrel whenever I log in. Not sure why. Not a clue, but it's always there. Oh, over here, it looks like we have the stuff that was over there, but over there. So maybe this was a different startup. I'm not too sure what was going on over here. But I guess this is the main hub, or at least was, or maybe is. Maybe they're moving here. We've got a starter reactor, not even a basic, a starter reactor. I'm pretty sure you can just go straight to basic, right? I'm pretty sure basic doesn't need too much. Basic reactor, okay, it does need starter, so you do need extra resources, but you don't need a like energizing orb or anything. So realistically, you can like craft these pretty much from scratch, I believe. Anyhow, we've obviously got a little wind turbine here powering the ME system, and then some more generation. What's this? Andesite? Nope, stone. Cool. Okay, well that's this base. We've got this guy sitting here. He's been sitting here the whole day. Oh, he moved a little bit. Nice. Get some leg work in. Underneath the island, oh, there actually is a little bit under here. It looks like there's an elevator. I almost missed. Some machinery happening down here doing, I don't know, machinery things, of course. And a little alloy kiln. And then it looks like that's pretty much it. A little bed under there. Nice and cozy. Oh, what? What? And the staircase that leads nowhere. Sure, yeah, cool. Well, anyhow, thank you for building the base. It was pretty beautiful. Not sure what the floating archwood leaves are for, but they're there. They're floating. They're doing a pretty good job. Next on the list, I believe we're heading over to Spacekeeper 132's base. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with here. Oh, it's looking big on the map. Oh, God. Oh my God. What is going on here? Okay. So this is like a flex base. It's an interesting flex base because this stuff looks expensive, but it's just the Appetite and the Cinnabar in it. Honestly, hey, hold on. These look pretty cool. The Appetite and the Cinnabar. And, sure, they look all right as blocks. But remember, in this mod pack, we've got framed blocks. Meaning that, like, you could build the most intricate structure out of these beautiful gems. Or these beautiful gem-looking blocks. Very cool. So this is Spacekeeper's base. We've got a reactor in the ground. A ghost particle over there. Oh, the reactor's very, very oblong. Look at this little guy. So he's pretty cool. He's powering everything, it looks like. There's also just a random little magmatic dynamo there. Oh God, there's a lot going on. A lot of diamond chests, diamond furnaces, diamond cobble gens, diamond everything. I mean, hey, if you can, why not? Oh, and look at the smeltery. It's very big. It's a 5x5 on the inside? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like this guy. Very cool. Cool. Yeah, nice. I always like a unique smeltery. They're always nice to see. I enjoy seeing them. Over here we have just a little, I don't know, a little corridor, I guess, if you want to hide back there and stare at them as they're crafting. Sure. And I think that's pretty much this base. We'll go through the portal. We'll see what's there, and then we'll check under the base. Sometimes they sneak some things under there. Yeah, nether looks very nethery. Not too much of a surprise there. And then once we're back here, yeah, I really like this area. That really caught me off guard. No, not too much going on underneath. Cool, awesome. Well, anyway, we'll, you know what? Actually, hold on. Before we do that, can we make it daytime? Does this stuff reflect? Not quite. I imagine there's a way for me to make this stuff, like, be a bit more shiny than it is. But, I mean, it's a modded block. You can't get too lucky with those all the time. We'll see if there's a base here, and I'll be back. Oh, a starter base with all the stuff on the ground. So I will quickly run away from here before their stuff despawns, or at least I'll try to. Oh, yep, we do have one down here. Here we go. Teleport over here. This is Lorecta's base. Very simple and pretty much the starter base with a little bit of expansion that happened. These bases, although they don't have like any machines or something, there's something relaxing. You know what I mean? Because there's not a mess. You know what I mean? There's just a few things. Just a few things to get going. Just a few not machines, sorry. A few just blocks. Maybe a little farm. A few civs. A very peaceful base. Like, I don't know, a nice Sunday afternoon could be spent here. Anyhow, we'll check out the next one, if there is one. Because some of these are hard to see. And some of them aren't claimed because they're just like starter islands. Okay, so we have a big base. We have a decently big base. This is Zach's base. There's a bunch of X's and V's, but I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. Maybe Zach's 12's base. Very big. Lots going on from quite a lot of different mods. We've got an ATM star structure over there, some Britannia. What else do we see? Some laser IO with some plastic stuff being made. We've obviously got a smeltery there. Some bees, it looks like over there. Some beehives, maybe. A lot of create happening there. We've got some occultism rituals. A big amount of mechanism. These look to be pretty much max size structures there, like reactor, turbine here, and then boiler, I think. So a lot going on, to say the least. There's probably more back here. Maybe a spawner room there? I don't think so, but maybe. What's that? Blood magic? Yeah, blood magic over there. Some wither farming. Oh my god. This is going to take us a little while to go through. In terms of starting somewhere, I'll tell you what. This little spot of dirt looks perfect. So, let's get started and walk ourselves through this base. We'll try to go at a reasonable pace because we'll probably... Oh. It plays the sound. We get a nice little drum of the wild every single time, I guess, a mob gets farmed here. So that's pretty fun. Yeah, we've got some pink slime and I imagine some liquid meat happening over here. A lot of laser IO connections, I've noticed. A block of crystallized chorus. Interesting. Yeah, just random blocks everywhere. What do we have here? Oh, big loot storage. Bunch of different spots for charms and stuff. It looks like this is a farm for like specific mobs, you know what I mean? Because like, I don't know, you wouldn't just do this if you had every type of mob. So I think we've got like, you know, spots for like witches maybe might be being farmed here. Maybe like some, I don't know. You know what, probably just this stuff up here that we have the heads of. Which I guess pretty much most vanilla mobs if we're being honest. So I don't know, maybe it makes sense. Next up we have a bunch of beehives it looks like. So we've got, oh, wow. So these are what? These are expansion boxes and then advanced beehives here. And I imagine simulator upgrades. Yeah, so these all have simulators, speeds, and productivities. And then I imagine they're just jammed full of a decent amount of all the Modium bees and, you know, so on. And I guess that's generating a bunch. I've never properly set it up, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I haven't done a good job with the simulator bees and stuff to make them worthwhile. Like, I feel like a laser drill just does better. But the beehives themselves they're nice. I mean, maybe a little bit inhumane, but they're nice. I guess they're in a simulation. They're in like a Matrix situation, right? Where they're probably living their best life, but in reality, they're just in a little box. Over here, oh god, a lot of frame rate lag here. So don't fret. Oh, it's because everything's moving instantly. I don't even know what's happening here, but some sort of automation. We've got obviously some sugar being made. All this stuff combining into something, and then that something goes in here, and then I'm guessing that gets palmed off over to the system using laser IO. Over here, oh, we have dual wielding stars. Obviously, one makes a Patrick star and then goes into the ATM star, I would imagine. In terms of putting the items in there, I don't think it's set up yet. That's what it's sort of looking like at the moment. They don't have the actual production set up, but the rest of it looks pretty good. Where do we want to go? I guess we'll look through the rest of this section as much as we can. I mean, we're sort of just staring at it. Like, you know what I mean? If I were to attempt to comprehend what I'm looking at, it might not be good. It might be a bad idea. We've got this mechanical arm automating some structure in here. I think it's the crushing wheel, because it looks like we've got some slabs, andesite in the middle, andesite alloys on the sides. I think that's for the crushing wheel. Over here we've got some... We have... You know what? I feel like this base has been pasted in or something. Or like, at least this part has. Because like, these aren't connected. And so I don't know why they're not connected. Is it just a visual glitch? No, it doesn't appear to be. I mean, like, it still could be, but I don't know. It looks a little bit weird. Not too sure why. I don't even know if any of this is functional. For all I know, none of this works. And it's just there. Oh my god, the windmill's massive. This is like a very just like 2D. You know what I mean? Just, yes, windmill. Like this, I don't know. There's no like, there's almost like no creativity. Just, I don't know, sticks. You know what I mean? Like straight lines. We've got some precision mechanism auto crafting over here, which is pretty cool. We'll head over here because the Britannia area does look pretty nice. We have some sort of auto farm over here. Oh, using the dark matter pedestal. Oh, I don't want that. I think oh, hold on. Did I land on a seed and break it? Is that what happened? I can't tell. The particles, they're too much. You know what? No, I think it just breaks more. I think we picked up extra. I mean, I can just place these down in case maybe I did break it. But I don't think I did. I might have. Oh god, I'm doing it again. I'm not sure. Anyhow. Little Britannia area over here. A lot of the floating flowers. These are all wither aconites. They'll eat up with nether stars. Over here we got endo flames for coal and stuff. We have a beautiful set of rainbow maniples. These fabulous maniples. There, I guess, for some good old bulk storage. They probably have sparks on them. Yeah. If I toggle my shaders off, you can see we've got some sparks going on here. Toggle those back on though, because it's beautiful. There is the relic of an ME system. Yeah, it looks like it's meant to go in the ground. And a P2P tunnel, but nothing hooked up. What a confusing... this base baffles me so much. Oh, some beautiful glowing lapis for the terrestrial agglomeration plate. Oh, sorry, not terrestrial. My bad. We appear to have a mana enchanter over here. These are pretty cool. I like the mana enchanters. I believe they don't use the book. So they enchant from the book, but they don't use the book up. I'm pretty sure that's the cool thing about them. I think so. Over here we have the boss spawner, I guess, for the Gaia boss. So we got like the pylons there as well. Pretty cool. Nice. Oh god, there's so much. Over here, obviously, pretty straightforward. Just a bunch of occultism rituals. These are pretty cool. They allow you to get some pretty cool storage in terms of visuals and in terms of I don't know, usefulness. I guess this was the workaround instead of using AE2. And then obviously you also get some cool crushes, and by building this out of concrete, you also get some nice reflections. So that's a win-win. We'll go ahead and make a daytime again. Might as well. What else do we have? Just some random machines around here. Mass grave, mass burial site over here. Not sure why, but it's there. It's doing its thing. You know what? It's probably the windmill causing all this frame rate lag with the massive shadow going around. What's this here? Igneous extruders making something. Getting eaten up by this ender drawer. It's just a bunch of netherrack, it looks like. Okay, so that's going off somewhere. These look horrific. Oh, these are fired crucibles on dark matter blocks. And then these laser IOs are sending them around the place. A beautiful smeltery. Very nice. Wonderful glass window. Bunch of casting tables with nothing in them. A little bit strange, but they're there. You know what? I'll check the Twilight Forest while we're here. Because I might not find it again. I'm also, by the way, I was going to like bulk record a bunch of episodes today. Oh, we actually do. Oh, some witch water. That's a smart way to do it. That's pretty cool. I've already feel my voice being lost. I don't even know if we're going to make it through to the end of this space, to be honest. So this is what I would imagine is their actual base that they live in. In order to get in there, not a clue. We have a lot of reactors, or I guess 3 reactors here, all nitro, so pumping out an insane amount of power. Then we have some big tanks here. This one is full of, what's it full of? Sodium. This one's full of hydrogen chloride. These tanks are cool. I need to make some of these. Mechanism, just tanks. So what's the thing that goes in the front? Dynamic valve. Yeah, these are really cool. Let me actually do that. Dynamic tank and dynamic valve. Gotcha. These are cool. I like them. And then what? You just make them out of dynamic tank and structural glass? I guess that makes sense. Structural glass. Did I search it up right? Yeah, I did. I like tanks where you can see the stuff in them. I think that's really cool. Oh god, what? Yeah, so let me try and get in this thing first. How do we get? Okay, here we go. There's a bunch of stuff here. Brain hurdy when I look at it. Inside here, you know what? Some of this does feel familiar. I think I've been here before, like off camera. Especially on the inside here. A lot of pedestals for all the rewards. You get a massive sword. Why not? Oh, bulk phytogenic insulators. These might be making the lag as these guys refresh. There's a lot of lag potential here. Frame rate lag, that is. Yeah, a lot of essences, a lot of crafting potential. All of these are acacia drawers as well. These look very beautiful. I quite like them. What's happening up here? Why do these look weird? These are cable facades. Yeah, some of the AE2 stuff is a little bit messed up, I've noticed. Pretty much all of it, if we're being honest. In this room, a little bit weird. Did I say honest twice there? I think I did. Oh, what? We have drawers going to sieves going to drawers. I guess that makes sense. It does add up. Very, very interesting. Oh, a QIO system. You'll have to see it. You'll have to see them around. Okay, very cool. We'll head up here. I suppose I could lower my render distance and maybe we'll get a few more frames out of this. It's struggling a bit. What do we have in here? ME requesters, Fluix aggregators, bunch of Fluix stuff in here. I guess, yeah, that's fine. Oh god, there's so much. This would be exhausting to live in. There's just so much going on, and it's like it's everywhere. Like right here in this corner, we've finally gotten to where all the drives are kept, storing everything. Just a bunch of them. All these item cells, disk drives, all spread around. Some transmutation. I haven't even touched Project E all that much. Just the transmutation orb, the Philosopher's Stone. More of this what do you call it? Drawer setup. This one's pretty crazy. Bunch of ender drawers, all hooked up to the same frequency, all on top of the cobble gens. And then, I don't know, I don't even know what this is. Bulk storage or something. Some sort of production. Oh, up here we have our crushers. Okay, so what's going on in here? What is this machine? I don't know what you are. I'd love to see you. Let's go spectator mode. You are... I can't even see. I don't know. Oh. It says, so it's a vacuum block. Okay, so this will spit stuff out using this dropper. Then the vacuum block will pick up the finished products after these guys are done crushing them. Pretty good. They're really good crushers. They like 6 times yours. They're like really, really good. In here, bunch of mechanism machines, all of which appear to be automated exhaustingly with the lasers. Oh man, the lasers are, yeah, they truly are something. I'll tell you that much. I mean, they look cool, so that's a benefit. Anything in the attic? Oh no, it's not really an attic. It's just a pointy roof. Okay. Where to next? The blood magic stuff, I will say, is beautiful. The structures they make you build look very almost religious. You know what I mean? Like really just like I don't know, beautiful, right? Like I'm trying to think of the right word. Like they're behemoths. They're like big like obelisks and stuff. Like they look really cool. What are these two little guys? Demon Crucible, and okay, maybe the wrong type of religion, but you get the idea. So over here, what do we have? We have a wither being farmed here. We've got fluid laser drilling it and whatnot. Inside here, this guy's being held together by a stasis chamber under here. That's keeping him inside and I believe healed as well. Over here, we have an ore laser. Probably getting, I don't know, to be honest, could be getting anything, could be getting everything. Massive farm setup, hydroponic beds, farming a bunch of more essence. Apparently the phytogenic insulators weren't enough. And then we have our other production. Now, over here, very interesting. There's no way all of this is just magically connecting beautifully as it's all been placed to make fissile fuel. Because somehow this looks nicer than my setup that has like AE2 moving everything around. Anyhow, this stuff goes over here into, I guess, a big tank that could potentially hold fissile fuel. It has 92,000 buckets in here. So like, I guess it is there. I can't see the stuff, but it's in there. I guess maybe this thing stores a crazy amount, so it's only like a cylinder or something. And then we've got, obviously, the big tank over here. Oh, actually, I think I did see it if I stand at the right angle, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to tell. You can see something over there. Maybe. Obviously, massive reactor, probably max size, it looks like. An SPS guy down there. That guy makes the antimatter, which is pretty cool. Back here, we have polonium and plutonium being made. And then over here, what do we have? Oh my god. Yeah, so this is what I was told about. So, allegedly, each of these pipes, right? When you have a look at them, so if we look at pressurized pipes, it kind of makes sense, I guess. So like one pressurized tube has a capacity of 1,000 buckets, right? 1 million millibuckets per tick. It also has a pump rate of 256,000 millibuckets per tick. If I place two of these, collectively, they have a capacity of 2 million. Allegedly, they also have a pump rate of 512,000 millibuckets. So it's not just one pump rate for the entire thing, it's that pump rate per pipe. So by placing all these pipes connected in this tubing system, you're getting the benefit of all of that flow rate. So like a crazy high flow rate, able to pull the right amount of steam out of here and the right amount of waste products. That's sort of what you're witnessing here. This guy, by the way, is a giant boiler room, I believe. Yeah, a giant boiler. So these are what? These are superheating elements, boiling up water or something. And then over here we have the turbine. Little spin when it gets stuff. And boy, oh boy, does that look stunning. The max size turbine. That is really cool. I've only really seen them go up like this high. You know what I mean? I've never seen one this tall. That's really cool. And that, my friends, I guess this is a battery as well. Massive battery. That, I believe, is everything. We'll go ahead and turn our render distance back up so that we can actually admire the base for what it is. So this, once again, is Zach's base. You can see it in the top right corner. Thank you for spending what I can only imagine was like days, maybe even months building this stuff. I'm sure, yeah, I didn't even see all this stuff. This stuff looks really cool. I wonder what this makes. Soulstone. Wonder what this makes. Basalt. So on. I mean, very cool design. I very much like that. What is this, by the way? Oh, heat sinks. This is probably like a big oil refinery or something. Reinforced stone happening down here. Yeah, we've got something happening in here. Heat pipes. Oh no, these are just heat pipes. This is just letting heat out, it looks like. Okay, so something's, oh my god. We've got reactors, we've got a fox in here running the whole joint, doing everything. We've got crazy visuals coming out of this guy over here, this pressure gauge reader. Yeah. Okay, so there's some crazy stuff going on here. Oh my god. What is this? I feel like I'm missing a chunk, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if error chunk not loaded. Is that on my end, or I don't know if that's on the server end, or if it's just to do with the rest of the broken visuals. I feel like something here might be a bit bugged. Oh, actually, you know what it is? It's because I'm in spectator mode. Chunks don't load. Yeah, okay, so here we go. This is the rest of the room. This makes sense. So we've got a massive fuel storage, which looks very cool. Massive fan of that. Oh yeah, I'm glad we saw this. This is a very nice room. The red and the black. Looks very cool. This thing, by the way, is a door that opens up. If we had particles, that would have looked a lot cooler, but obviously I turned them off before. Yeah, oh, this thing full of the steam, also very beautiful. Looks very dangerous. Probably don't want to accidentally blow up their base. Over here we have an elevator. Let's go to magic. Oh, it's beautiful. It's very slow. I could have just flown up, but it's very cool. Awesome. You know, I'll send it back down there so that when they spawn at the bottom, they're not waiting. Yeah, so we've got the magic generation up here. Very cool. I like it. Awesome. So yeah, thank you. Oh god, the elevator didn't really enjoy me doing that. Awesome. Wonderful. Here, we'll open this with the particles. Oh god, particles look a little bit weird. Oh god, it's like pooping. Anyhow, that's pretty much this base. I think we've seen most of it. I am sorry if I skipped over something cool, because there's a lot of cool stuff here. Worst case, guess what? We come back. So yeah, thank you for taking the time to build this stuff. Genuinely phenomenal. And hopefully, I don't think you can go through this portal, right? Yeah, it's just a visual one. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. What's over here? I don't want to miss anything, but I feel like I'm probably going to regardless. I think we went down there, right? I think so. We can look through the window. Oh, we didn't. Wow. Okay, so this is the A2 room where we've got all the cables that don't connect because, I don't know, they're broken for some reason, but everything else connects. And yeah, this is what I was talking about in the recent episode of To the Sky. Placing multiple molecular assemblers, let them like use multiple, and then we would have like a bulk recipe in the middle so it could have access to all 4 sides, you know what I mean? And it can do like multi-crafting, which is pretty cool. Yeah, these things as well, these crafting storages, massive. And then they have little monitors on them so you can like visually see what they're currently doing. Pretty cool stuff. And I think this is all using the P2P, which is pretty cool. Yeah, cool. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do consider subscribing. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. Genuinely, thank you. We've grown like crazy. I can only thank you guys for that. And hopefully you enjoyed it. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.